Hello everybody, my name is Nathan, and welcome back to Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4 Kaiserreich as Sweden. Let us continue on from where we last left off. So, as you can tell, at least by these guys down here, Finland has put significantly more men onto their border, which I mean is going to be, we're just going to sign the entire army up to the north, because I really do not want to risk, Finland just overwhelming us, because of the threat between the Reichspakt, Reichspakt-France war is not impossible. Apparently, it has had a totalist uprising in Patagonia, you know, during a civil war. I mean, what better time to do it, I guess. So, you know, as soon as these guys are ready, we are going to deploy them to try to deal with Denmark, because Denmark can join the Reichspakt. But I think it's like a 50-50 on if they actually ever join the war, because they do join the war. There's like a 50-50 chance that they go Social Democrat and just leave. Of course, Denmark could also go, I mean, they're already Social Democrat. Will you guys go, you should go, you guys should join our faction. I mean, you get, like, destroyed immediately. I don't think there's any question about that, but still. We're at a 0% chance to win. I don't know if Rise of Valkyrie is copyrighted, so we're just going to skip that one. Yes, we got 2, 3. Saudi Arabia joined the Cairo Pact. So I guess the war with the Ottomans is going to happen soon enough. We'll see if Iran joins. But they could, they could join the International. We'll see. Revolution Committee Assembly. Okay, so, you know, let's just go Radical Socialist. Why not? Well, which one are you? You're Visborg. What are the next? A single large union. Focus should be on a massive strike or massive state-funded projects. So you're the totalist. Finally, Syndicalists proposed the idea of commune-based. So what are we saying? Strong unions and government. You know, sure, why not? I mean, I just want political power, and I don't want things to become unstable. So we're still an export-focused country. We have 158 political power. We can't go up to extended conscriptions quite yet because we're not at war. Infantry manufacturing. Yes, let's go for the industrial company. I think that should be fine. So what are we going to do next? We can redistribute the wealth, because like getting rid of the rapid collectivization. I don't even know where that actually I don't actually know. Let's redistribute the wealth. Why not? You know, we'll see how it goes. I'm hoping it goes okay, obviously. So apparently there's only 4 finished territories here. And there's, I think, 6 on our front, which kind of sucks that they're kind of, unbalanced like that. So again, it is September 1938. Or 1937, I should say. So these are still way ahead of time. But, you know, I'm kind of worried about a war breaking out, so I'm going to get these ahead of time, regardless. And I'm also going to build a radar station, right on our border here. Put that straight to the top of the list, so you can build that. It's only 3,300 points. It'll be done in November. Not too bad. And let's even get the 1938 guns here as well. Retain economic liberalism. So what's going on over here? Lack of grain, expanded police state, Black Monday, and mounting dissent. So yeah, they did not... Democracy did not triumph in Finland. Disappointing. What are you guys doing? Sluggish economy, divided air force, reconstruct the Bank of Norway. Princely Federation declared war on the commune. That doesn't matter so much. Consolidation of power, democratic mandates. They're going international relations. King of Ottawa. They might actually join the. Okay, they might actually join the Entente. which is actually really bad for us because the Entente is just as well, not just as bad. The Reichspakt definitely way worse than the Entente. But you know, you might be at war with the Norwegians because they're probably going to join the Entente, which is bad business and bad news for us. So we are missing out, I'm assuming, on artillery. Yes, we don't have any other artillery for these armies whatsoever. We'll make it 2.4 a day. That's really, really bad. The rapid collectivization is kind of reducing our construction speed a little bit. I'm actually just going to straight up... I mean, the cavalry divisions don't have... What are you guys? You're militias. I'm going to change you to some regular infantry divisions. Just like a pure infantry army. Apparently it doesn't cost anything to add to militias. Okay. You still be this. Can I change your logo? I can, but I can't actually make it anything better. I'm just gonna use the generic outfits then, just so I can differentiate you a little bit. Not 6 divisions. Build like 3 divisions of these basic troops. And you actually deploy on this front as well. Well, 2 divisions guarding this strait, because I'm pretty sure that should just be enough. I'm actually also going to build a fort. This is from naval invasions. Okay, so we're going to build a fort here, just in case. You know, just so we only need like 2 divisions guarding the strait crossing, just in case Germany tries to do anything fishy. I don't like you. I like the dark green color. I will go for like an orange. There we go. Of course, your job is basically going to be, hey, take Oslo. And that's essentially it. But of course, Norway, we have such a large border with the Norwegians that it's going to be tricky to kind of deal with them, which is my my biggest concern here. Because I don't have enough troops to actually guard the entire Norwegian border. And my army's not big enough to defend ourselves against the Finns and the Norwegians. And definitely not the Danish. You know, they're the strongest of everybody. The scariest of all the Scandinavian nations. Yes, we can still see what the original Russian border was. So they're doing pretty okay, all things considered. I think that's actually a lake. Yeah, I think that's a lake. The Italian Republic has joined the Austrian faction. Not a huge surprise. What's Austria going to do? The Hellevic Commune. Are you in the International? No, you're not in any faction right now, but you could join. I mean, that could be quite nice. Peru and Ecuador. Ecuador's been annexed by Peru. You've declared war on Alash, which is basically going to be the end of that country. No questions asked. Oh god, what's happening down here? Just ignore it forever. We don't want to look at it. It's extremely scary. You know, it's a sad sight. I'm going to deploy these 2 infantry. Yeah, I know they don't have the artillery quite yet, but I'm not worried about that. At least for the time being. And you don't have any infantry equipment. Establish a strong Union-based economy. Fantastic. So I don't think it really does much, right? Yeah, basically it gets rid of all the negative modifiers, which is fantastic for us. Which will mean, hopefully we can build artilleries at a much faster rate, as well as new rifles. We can rebuild our society. I think actually, do any of you have military factories? You do have 1 military factory. Let's actually get our industry up a little bit. We can deal with all the other stuff later. We'll elect a chairman, you know, whenever we get around to it. Essentially. But you also don't have a commander in charge. I should put a commander in charge of these armies. Again, none of you actually... Do you need a different field marshal? I screwed this up. Whoops. Put you in charge there. I only have 1 field marshal, so never mind. You're both good where you are. There's Norwegians with their red stripes on their pants. Who do they think they are? It's going to take a little bit of time for us to get those factories up and running. Like, we desperately need more factories, but we don't actually have room for more factories. You know, so we'll build as many factories as we possibly can. Let's go deploy all these troops right now. I know they're not at full strength. I don't really care about that right now. I just want to make sure that nothing bad happens. I still want everybody like consolidated to at least be somewhat close to each other. Let's do like a united push onto Oslo. Because again, like they don't have that many cities. They have Narvik. They have Trondheim. They have Bergen. Stavanger. They only have like 5 cities, and Oslo is by far the biggest. 15, 2, 4, 3, and you are worth 1. I mean, they do like a port way up here to the north. I don't even know what the point of having a port that far up north is, but whatever. I guess it's not like a huge concern of ours. The Norwegian Broadcasting Company. Australasia Investments. Does anybody else join the Entente? I don't think so. Albania joined the Austrian faction. American United States definitely going to win against the US in general. Which is not great for us. I mean, they can declare war on Canada, but they also can declare war on Mexico. And having a war against the United States is not in my best interest. At least right now. Because they're just going to completely screw us over. Because what's going to happen is if, the American United States wins, they declare war on the Mexicans. All the commune forces from France and Britain are probably just going to go down to Mexico to try to help them. And then Germany's going to declare war, and then they just lose immediately. Which is kind of how I think this is going to go. Only need 1 division for all these guys, thank you. Yeah, that was, we do have a little fort. Oh, a level 1 fort. I mean, it's not like... It's not that much, but it's something. The Alash Order has been annexed. I don't think the other guys got anything out of it, so good work there. And then my aircraft. All of you guys are assigned to Red Army. I guess except for you. You can be in the Baltic Sea. It's not a big concern then. You're going to naval strike. You 2 guys up here are going to be close air support as well as interception. And just defend these guys. Yeah, that's all you gotta do. Make sure nothing too bad happens to them. And I imagine there's probably like a decent amount of Norwegian troops on the Finnish border as well. And what is Mexico doing? Is Mexico doing anything? Support to CGT. You guys aren't doing anything. Which one of you is radical? None of you are. Okay, so never mind. So CNT hopefully will win. Hopefully the commune will join our faction. Oh, no, there they go. In 4 more days, they'll hopefully join up with the Internationale, which is fantastic for us. Oh, we have no manpower, which is just wonderful. And Excavation 1 has finished. I mean, it's not... Probably doesn't even make that much of a difference. But I guess it's better than nothing. Also, we have like no companies here whatsoever. Do you improve organization? You do. I think so, at least. So let's research signal companies. We'll put them into our armies so we can have slightly better organization for them. And if we can actually get like a cavalry unit to quickly like cohere and surrounding like 1 infantry troop in the city, that'd be quite nice. I wouldn't say no to that. So Nepal's now at war with the commune. A little 2-front war for them. See how they deal with that. Yeah, so Switzerland has joined the Internationale, which is fantastic for us. Russia, how are you dealing with this? Pretty okay. I mean, the Soviet Union has lost so many goddamn men. That's pretty bad for them. So there we go. International troops are flowing into Switzerland. Of course, this is going to be a very easy territory to actually defend. And Germany, of course, is actually going to send troops down here to try to deal with this as well. The Cairo Pact War has begun. Apparently Iran also joins the war, and a rebellion in Yemen. The People's Constitution. Okay. So we'll see if they can actually deal with this. How many men do they all have? 12 to 14. I guess I can just check it much faster. I go to this one. So we're looking at so the Ottomans do have more troops. Looks like they also have more divisions. Saudi Arabia has 2 divisions. Fantastic work there, guys. No, you have 9 to 11. Is my brain melting? That's factories. So we're looking at about 30 to 50 divisions compared to 31 to 39. So I mean, Maastricht is a clear war on the Ottoman Empire. They're bringing in another 7 to 11 divisions. So I mean, the Ottoman Empire is outnumbered. Portugal's joined the Entente. It's just, can it? I mean, they always seem to win. It's always surprising me how often the Ottomans win when they're fighting this 3-front war. Population goes up by 5%. The supply goes down by 20%. Getting a synthetic refinery. Or we can start going down, getting 2 military factories for free. We can't do this until we have at least one of these. We can mobilize an extra 1% population. Some forts. Or building 4 factories. Oh, population factor. I mean, recruiting more people is nice, but also, a significant number of factories would also be quite nice as well. But for right now, let's go down to rebuilding our society, 56 days. Seeing what else we can get done here. The first day of the revolution. This will become a yearly event. Exactly 1 year ago, the vicious capitalist tyranny was washed away by the blood of the proletariat. Sure. So you got plus 25 political power. Yemen's clear war in the Ottoman Empire as well. Funeral of Gösta Ekman. Most popular actor, theater director, died at 47. There goes that political power I just gained. So right now we're export focused. We can limit our exports, but is there a reason to do that? Like, what are we exporting right now? Stuff that we're really not using. It'd be nice if I get some more oil, but I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. And you're just like the basic troops, right? I think they need like all their manpower. They need all their guns. I mean, we do a surplus of artillery, so I mean that's nice. So let's cut down artillery by 2 points here and put them more into guns. Because right now we do have no template for support equipment. That's fine. We're going to need support equipment in the future anyways, game. So don't worry too much about that. We got 2 Norwegian troops to the north. Finland is... Yeah, or not Finland. Norway is going to join the Entente. So we're basically going to be surrounded by enemies. Which is going to be a difficult situation, I would say. Because literally to the south, to the north, east, and west. East and west, I put the opposite, but that's fine. We are just surrounded by people that hate us. So, okay, it is 1938 now. You're all 1939 techs. But let's get the research bonus going up here. Improve the infantry equipment, which is fantastic. And let us... You're 1939 tech. Let's go for another military focus there. Yeah, so manpower is still quite low. I know it's at 0%. It's at 0. I can see that. Finland, you have about 15, probably about 15,000 men. Norway has a significant number of troops. Something just popped up as soon as I pressed escape, so I don't even know what that was saying. It'd be really nice if I did know. Well, you know what? Maybe it wasn't important. This is still a complete disaster. Down in South America, it looks so trash. Looks like CNTFAI is doing quite well in Catalonia. You know, I'm assuming as soon as they join the Entente, all their troops are going to be just flood onto my border. Which is going to be an issue. But I do think this is going to be a good time to end this episode. Thanks for watching. My name is Anthem. If you've enjoyed, give me a thumbs up. If not, do it, throw a thumb down. Wish you were subscribed, and goodbye.